Goeienaand, good evening, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. And yet, the economic freedom fighters are in the picture again. Where's my hat? Okay, let's get the story happening, shall we? Everything for free. My flea-ridden hat, you gotta wear it. Why are we wearing the hat? Well, it's coming up to the State of the Nation address on Thursday by Cyril Ramaphosa. And Julius Malema has threatened to disrupt it with the rest of his gang of whatevers. Let's add some more meat to the bone, shall we? EFF leader Julius Malema insists his party will disrupt Cyril Ramaphosa's State of the Nation address on Thursday if Public Enterprise Minister Pravin Gordhan remains in cabinet. He also said the party will intensify its fight for the fair treatment of black people. Here are 5 takeouts from a media briefing Malema held on Sunday. First, fair treatment of black people. South Africa's richest businessman, Johan Rupert, forms part of the Red Berets' 2020 agenda. The party says it will occupy his properties and farms to seize his land without compensation. A fuming Malema made it clear that financial institutions and medical aid companies will also feel the wrath of the EFF as the party demands a fair treatment of black people. He said, "We shall stage occupations in financial institutions that profile black people for their marginalization. All insurance and medical aid companies, as well as banks, shall get unannounced occupations to demand equal treatment of black people. We shall also march to the properties of Johan Rupert, particularly his farms in Mpumalanga and the Western Cape." Then he wants to reduce the State of the Nation address to chaos. Ramaphosa has less than 3 days to fire Public Enterprise Minister Pravin Gordhan for misleading the nation about load shedding, or the EFF will reduce his State of the Nation address into complete chaos. In January, Malema made a similar threat. National Assembly Speaker Thandi Modise and National Council of Provinces Chairperson Amos Masondo responded by saying his utterances was irresponsible and showed Malema's lack of understanding of his duty as a public servant. The Honourable. Give me a break. Malema said on Sunday, "When Cyril starts, we start. That's how it's going to roll. When he starts speaking, we are speaking about Pravin going. We're not going to be ruled here by Pravin. It must come to an end." What about the African Transformation Movement, or ATM, no confidence motion? The African Transformation Movement is of the view that President Ramaphosa has on numerous occasions failed to listen and implement ideas contributed by other parties for the betterment of the poor. During the party's press conferences last week, the African Transformation Movement leader, Vuyo Zungula, said South Africa might have realized that the country under Ramaphosa has been on a very slippery slope. Malema said the EFF will not support the African Transformation Movement's motion of no confidence, as they didn't even bother to speak to us about it. Oh, little ego's damaged. What a shame. Now, the EFF is eyeing Tshwane. The EFF has not given up hope of governing one of Gauteng's metros. Sorry, guys, give me a second. The fleas are biting. Oh, jeez. Hate my EFF hat. The things I do for my channel. In 2019, Malema made no secret about his party having its sights set on Johannesburg after Herman Mashaba's resignation. However, the ANC reclaimed the city. In Tshwane, we want the mayorship. If you're not voting with us, then we are not voting with you. We said this about Johannesburg, and it is exactly what we will do in Tshwane. Skewed accountability. Malema believes the resignation of former Eskom CEO Jabu Mabuza and not Gordhan is rooted in racial inequality. Well, what about Mabuza's niece, who was cleaning out through black privilege and contact through her father? as the CEO at that time. What a joke. As soon as she had got the contract, he resigned. Project or mission accomplished. Mabuza left his position as a member of the Eskom board in January due to the power utility's inability to meet the commitment it made to Ramaphosa. That was a smoke and mirrors. The real reason was because his niece had just secured a huge contract with Eskom. The president had been told that there would be no load shedding until January the 13th, 2020, but this did not happen, as Eskom was forced to implement power cuts before then. Minorities are not held accountable. The country has agreed that it was Pravin and Mabuza that misled the country about load shedding, Malema said, and yet it is a black man who is gone and Pravin remains. Cyril has handed back the power to white people. Well, let's face it, you guys believe that Jan van Riebeck is responsible for the electricity in South Africa, so why shouldn't you hand it back to the people who brought it in? And just on the same subject, very interesting, Parliament should brace itself for yet another disruption during proceeding when Cyril Ramaphosa delivers his State of the Nation address on Thursday. This after the EFF on Sunday repeated its threat of disruption should Public Enterprise Minister Pravin Gordhan not be axed by the Cabinet. So it looks like Thursday is going to be quite an interesting day in South African parliamentary history, with the EFF with a wrecking ball doing their normal sort of tricks. All right, guys, please remember to subscribe to be kept informed. Ring the bell for the updates. Please like this video. Please share this video. And above all, please stay safe.